Radical.
Change. Change is coming through my shadow. My shadow is shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs yet again. Yet again. Yet again. Here we are again. The internet is furious. Yet again about something. This time, it's a video game. It's a video game that they're furious about. Sometimes it's a movie. Sometimes it's a TV show. Sometimes it's a video game. It's all about Assassin's Creed Shadows. And what they're doing in this game makes people so riled up and pissed off. They're going and disliking and downvoting all the trailers for the game. They're ratioing it, as people say nowadays, because of some DEI scores. Trying to get themselves some good DEI scores, which is something that you want to appease. So there's a posting there, and then inclusion, something. You can tell I haven't done my homework on the DEI scores. You know, I would flunk the class about the DEI. I really would. And then there's something else about sweet baby Ray's sauce. Something about Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce has something to do with this. I'm not entirely sure. You see, I need to get better at my prep work for these. People are mad. Like I said, they're mad because you see, what they're doing to Assassin's Creed is they are doing cultural appropriation. They're blackening it up, baby. They're adding a samurai in there that is black. They're adding Afro Samurai, basically. It's Afro Samurai. No, it's not Afro Samurai, but here's some late-breaking news. Apparently, some of the DLC in this super expensive tier system, I don't have it in front of me. Look it up. It's crazy. It starts out with the base game, and then there's $40 extra on top of that, and you get some pre-order bonuses. And no, wait, what's the difference? I had it out here. I was going to look at it and go over it, but it's crazy. Like, there's a tier system for all the money that you can spend on Assassin's Creed Shadows, and it's $40 basically to be able to get to play it a couple days early or some shit. It's insane. But some of the DLC that I have the inside track on, and no one else does, is that one of the DLC characters that you can swap out is Afro Samurai. That's pretty badass, huh? Imagine playing as Afro Samurai in a current game like Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, there was an Afro Samurai game. I never got to play it, but I know the show was one of my favorite shows about samurais. And I'm not a racist person, okay? I watched the show because it was badass. And even had Samuel L. Jackson doing one of the voices in the show. It was a great show, man. And I didn't think at any time, this is not historically accurate. There was no samurai with an afro. This does not compute. I didn't care, man. I watched it, and I enjoyed it. So, if Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out, and turns out it's one of the best games of the year, and the mechanics are solid, it's a fun game, then, I don't know, what do, right? People are angry right now. They're furious. They're angry. And I'll get into why they're angry in a moment. Well, the little details about it. But what y'all gonna do if it turns out to be an amazing game? Do you not want to have fun? Do you not want to play something because of Sweet Baby Ray's and the DEI stuff? On the matter of principle? On principle, I will not play it because of this. I'm sure there's reason to get angry about it. I'm sure there's reason people could get furious. I don't know. Well, I'm sure people will let me know how it's terrible and it's the worst thing that ever happened. And then in a month or two, the internet will be incredibly angry about something else, and they'll keep moving on, and they'll say, this is the worst thing that ever existed. This is the worst thing you ever seen. So what is so bad about it? Well, they're editing the Wikipedia page on a samurai, a black samurai, supposed black samurai, that supposedly existed in history. And it's being it's being edited. I need to edit myself, don't I? Yes, It is being edited from, I guess, the makers of this game to kind of fit in line more the character with this character in the game. That is a samurai, it's a black samurai. But the weird thing is, right, this person existed in history, yet there's no documentation that they were even actually ever even a samurai. Zero documentation whatsoever. But what happens is it fits what Assassin's Creed wanted to do. They wanted to slot in a black dude to be a samurai, I guess to appease DEI, and then DEI would send them more Sweet Baby Ray's sauce or something like that. Maybe there's a partnership with Sweet Baby Ray's. Possibly, I'm not sure. And that's why basically they have done this. There's Japanese people that are angry about it because it's not historically accurate. I get that. I understand that. You know, it's like if I play the game Dukes of Hazzard, for instance, and Bo and Luke are black dudes. Like, that don't make any sense. Huh? And then the General Lee has like a Black Lives Matter flag on it. That doesn't make any sense. They're changing up my Dukes of Hazzard. It'd be crazy if that actually happened. Wouldn't that be nuts? If they just went and just, I don't know. That's kind of silly. My apologies for being silly. But yeah, so the Wikipedia page is being edited. Even the history of this Black Samurai is being edited for the game. And the writer of the game actually has a connection to Sweet Baby Ray's, I believe. And something about, the DEI and everything. So people are mad at the writer of the game. And there's probably one other element here. Did I cover everything? I'm not sure. I think I may be squeezing everything I want to talk to briefly here. Well, there's a lot more probably out there. And fear not, I'm sure there are some content creators on YouTube that will keep you fully invested in every bit of late breaking news, every bit of ratioing on every upload, every bit of tweet from anyone responsible behind the game, okay? This is going to make sure to pay the house payments and the car payments of several YouTubers who only talk about this for several months. All right? I mean, there are entire lots of land and houses that were purchased from YouTubers talking about and focusing on this kind of stuff. I mean, look at the quarter pounder. Look at that guy and how much he talked about that chick with the big forehead, the Marvel chick. I mean, do you realize how many checks that dude should be cutting directly to her? Do you realize that? Like how richer that she directly made him, because you see what happens here? I mean, I'm not one of them. I'm not going to get rich off this stuff. But if I was wanting to get rich off this stuff, I would have 17 uploads about this every single day and I could make it work. I would go over all the tweets, all the comments. I would stalk the social medias of everybody responsible for this game. But I can't do that because I, unlike a lot of people, I actually do have myself a life. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. I want to feel the change consume me, feel the outside turning in. I fucking love Tool! Who else loves Tool?